Eighth graders, this is to help with question 8 on CR 18. It says use the coordinate plane to draw the transformations so that figure QRST is in quadrant 4. Describe the transformation or transformations you've used. All right. Then it says now draw a dilation of QRST with a scale factor of 4. Shade the congruent figures, circle the similar figures. Okay. So if I want this figure to end up in quadrant 4, want it to end up down here, there's lots of things I could do. I could reflect over the x-axis, then reflect over the y-axis. I could take it, and that would be the same thing as doing 180-degree rotation about the origin. So I think that I will, for the first part, draw a 180-degree rotation of QRST about the origin. All right. So that means I'll take my original coordinates and I'll just change the sign of each. That's a 180-degree rotation about the origin. So I'm just going to list out QRST. Q is -7, 3. So Q prime would become 7, -3. R is -8, 5. So R prime would become a +8, -5. S is -4, 5. So S prime would be +4, -5. And T is -3, 3. So T prime, I'm just going to change the sign of each, would be 3, -3. Okay, so 7, -3 is my Q prime. 8, -5 is my R prime. 4, -5 is my S prime. And 3, -3 is my T prime. This is a 180-degree rotation of that original parallelogram. And it says to shade the congruent figures. All right, so this figure and this figure are congruent. Side lengths are the exact same measure. Area is the same. Corresponding angles are the same. All right. Now draw a dilation of QRST with a scale factor of 4. Dilation of QRST, scale factor 4. Okay, so that's for that first part. So now I'm going to take QRST, the dilation we're going to have about the origin. So all I have to do is take my -7, 3, multiply each of those by, oops, not 5. My scale factor is 4. Multiply each of those by 4. -7 times 4 is -21. Or -28. I have to tell you, I'm not going to be able to draw this on this grid. -28, 12. R is -8, 5. So this would be 8 times 4 is 32. So that would be -32, 20. I can't draw it, so I won't be able to circle the similar figures. If I could draw it, I would circle the original and this blown up with a scale factor of 4, but this grid's just not large enough to do that. The next step would be S is -4, 5 times each of those by 4, because the scale factor is 4. Had it been a scale factor of 2, I couldn't have even done it. All right. -4 times 4 is -16. 5 times 4 is 20. Sorry about that. Hold on. And finally, -3, 3. Multiply each of those by 4. and you come up with negative 12, 12. All right, so you would circle this figure. If we could draw it in, we would circle this figure and the original figure, but we can't because the grid only goes from negative 10 to 10. Woo! Hope that helps. So this section down here is creating the dilation with a scale factor of 4. This up here is the transformation to make it congruent. So the dilation will produce similar figures. Produce a similar figure. The new figure, the side lengths will be 4 times as large as the original. All right, I hope that helps.